Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. It says the mic's not picking that up, but boy, I can hear it. CJ is trying to pull every toy out of her, what we call the toy box. It's a little metal tub. Holds all their toys. Or I guess I shouldn't even say toys now. It just basically holds her 5 million bones that she has. So hopefully you can't hear that in the background. It says it's not picking it up, but I don't know if I believe it. I find that very hard to believe. I don't have the camera on today, CJ. Sorry. Here, quick pets. Hi. Hi, happy face. All right. Good girl. You got pets, I got kisses. We're good. Okay. I gotta start my stream, sweetie. All right. Oh, that's right. We're heading to Vellosk. Heading to Vellosk today. Should feel right at home there since I'm a barbarian. Not part of any of the tribes, but... Do you have any energy, pup? My goodness. It's just like kids. If you could bottle up that energy. Give me that energy. Ooh, what have I got? I got goodies? What? Oh, that's the title. I normally wouldn't grab it, but if I don't, it's just gonna flash at me the whole time, and it'll drive me nuts. Alrighty. And here we go. If I remember right, oh, let's skip through this, although that's kind of cool. Yeah, that little scene there is just cool. But as I was saying, if I remember right, I think each area gives me 5 levels. Well, that can't be right. Because then we would zoom to level 20 in no time. I'll have to look that up. I know I broke it down.
Have you come to help us regain our honor?
Yes, I have, but you're a little loud on my end.
Our shaman has spoken of your coming. If you...
Okay. So like I said before, I will kind of zoom through the cutscenes, but for any of you, if you're here the first time, you know, let me know real quick, either in chat or DM on Twitter or here on Twitch and or in the comments on YouTube, and I'll slow it back down so you can see the storyline. Or you can check it out for yourself. This is a free-to-play game, but
my people have fallen on.
Does have stuff that gives you boosts and everything, so I understand that's not for everybody. So
the Grey Wolf and the Grey Wolf tribe catch our Forsworn
I
brother.
get where it does not feel fair.
Shown. The victims are bound to sacrificial stones and tortured to death. The screams of the dying.
What are you looking at? Yes, I'm injured. I can't hunt, and my poor wolves are hungry.
I think that was
I
the
would let
last
them go
one.
out and hunt by themselves, but I fear for their safety. You want to help? Well, if you find yourself fighting werewolves, they're often carrying food, usually fresh meat. If you can find enough fresh meat to feed my wolves, I'll reward you however I can.
You all right?
Yeah. Sore.
Yeah.
We are few in number. Will you aid us?
Let me see. Do I have enough seals to upgrade some of my armor? Equipment for my class. No, I'm still ways off. Yep. So, I guess to say it doesn't feel fair isn't a fair way to say it, oddly enough. It isn't fair yet for those who don't have time but do have the money. I think they're trying to make it a fair playing field. But I'm not sure they've done it in the right way. Let's see here. Where's my horse? So this covers the whole area. That's the shadow totems. So I guess it doesn't really matter which way I go. But I just want everyone to be aware that that is in the game in case it makes a difference for them. Hello guys. Bye guys. Ouch. Not nice. Oh. Did I miss him? Okay. I gotta remember how this works. Okay, that's the jumps. Aha. Okay. So, where are the shadow totems hiding? What am I doing over here? Hey Laura, stopping by for a bit. How are you and how was your weekend? Hey Andy, it was good. Thank you for asking. Got to play a lot of Enshrouded, so I'm happy about that. We beat Strahd, or defeated Strahd as much as you can defeat Strahd. No spoilers there. We defeated Strahd in my D&D campaign this week, so we're super psyched about that. We assume we are going to be going to a new area. We don't know where or when or what's going to be there, so that's kind of the surprise for next week. So looking forward to that. Sounds like a lot of people in the group are going to be changing up their classes and races as well. So I'm gonna be meeting some new people, I guess is the best way to put it, next week when we hop into our D&D group. I didn't think about that until now, so that'll be fun. Still trying to decide if I want to change anything up with mine. I'm playing a monk, so but from what little I've looked ahead, she's new levels aren't, doesn't feel like they're gonna give me a lot new. So the new skills and traits and perks that'll show up on over the next few levels don't feel like they'll be new. They're just gonna kind of be upgrades for what I already have. So yeah, still trying to figure that out. I wrapped up our intro adventure in the One Ring first edition. This Thursday came out of GM Book. Now I'm trying to design next small adventure. We have till late April. One player's having their second baby. Yeah, that'll take you out of the group for a bit. For sure. Are you okay, Kit? Uh-oh, where'd the puppy go? Okay. As long as somebody has eyes on the puppy. When it gets quiet, I always... you see, yeah. I'm talking about you. You're either in trouble or you're asleep. So yeah, second baby. That's exciting. Whole new dynamic. More little ones running around the house. I'm doing right now is running 4 to 8 session adventures. We have a lot of flexibility in group members, GM scheduling, etc. That's nice. So I'm assuming when you guys do get together, you're like playing for hours. 4 to 8 week session adventures. Okay. Gotcha. Finish that off, right? I did. Hello, River. Speaking of GMs. Earth Dawn GM. Sorry, week or session is kind of the same thing. Oh, no worries. Oh, so is what you're saying you get together for like a week each month and play? Which that would make sense. Kind of a cool schedule. Alright, now I gotta go get the necklaces again. And we're off. Yeah, I was just telling Indy River that we defeated Strahd. Well, trying not to throw out any spoilers for anyone that has not played the Strahd campaign. I thought I hit that button. Making us get up there. Well, this guy will only show up after kid number 1 is in bed, so we only play 7:30 to 10. Okay. Yeah, I should have known that. Seems to be when parents' time frames to game or do anything. It's normally about... Although they go to bed early, so that's nice. So I've normally heard it like 8 o'clock or later. So we play bi-weekly, alternate weeks. Okay. Yeah, Strahd is dead, kind of. Well, he was kind of dead to begin with, so... But yeah. I'm not giving any spoilers. See, exactly. That's what Indy was. So nothing much changed. Oh, missed you. Randy Savage. I love it. Oh, dang. He's got a Minotaur. Spin to win. Oh, that was the Minotaur. That is amazing. Minotaur companion. Yeah, I've learned not to spam River with questions or too much when he first comes into the chat, because he's in wake up mode. Needs that slow reboot, which I get. I do not consider myself a morning person. I'm not a morning person. I'm the same way. So I don't consider myself a night owl either. So I'm not sure what I am. But I like to get up early in the morning and try to get everything done so I can just kind of chill the rest of the day. So once again, who I am is confusing. It's just I've accepted it at this point. Dead-er, or is he Misty? He was lost to the mist. Looked for additional materials for the One Ring first edition, and it's expensive. Ooh, that sounds like I'm gonna say it wrong. Is it Warhammer 40k or 40k Warhammer? Warhammer 40k sounds better. Yeah, Pinky looked into that. I think in this area, but I'm guessing probably anywhere, and it was an expensive initial investment. Yeah, 60 plus, usually 20 plus. Wow.
Thank you, stranger.
Yeah.
Not many people would go out of their way to help a few hungry wolves.
DMing.
You have my thanks, and my
DMing
wolves'
seems to
thanks
be an expensive pastime, which is a shame because you really need a DM
With the totems
to play a
gone,
game.
perhaps the...
Our wolves will not go hungry because of you. You have shown compassion and
Alright,
earned
anything
my
good?
trust, adventurer.
Either that or we just annoyed him so much he made us someone else's issue. we sent him to the point of it's like, oh, I just can't anymore with these guys. No, it's not really. Well, it's system dependent. Yeah. Yeah, everything's priced differently. Let's see. CJ ate my my coaster, so I'm not sure where to put my... If I put my cup on my plastic protector for my desk, then it's blocking a monitor, but any place else, I don't want to put it on the wood, but I don't think it's cold enough that it's going to sweat or anything, so, but then I'm afraid she's going to knock it over. She wants to get up here and see what's going on. For some reason, she wants to get to my keyboard. She's such a strange puppy. No, I mean, for some systems, there just isn't extra stuff to buy, or it is truly extra and you don't need it. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. Definitely in keeping real books comes with the need for storage, right? Because it doesn't seem like they allow you to own the digital books anymore. Whoops. No, that one's not going to do me any good. Those are, oh, I got to put those. I haven't done that yet. So, but I will not have a problem. Will not have a problem being that person that's probably about the only thing I'll hoard. That and maybe video games. I'll have shelves upon shelves of books and video games. If physical video game still continue to exist.
Thank you for returning.
True, we're already working on it. Yeah, but I got a good, what, another 50 years to live, so I'm just halfway there. My collection is incomplete. Binky was saying we're already there. He started his own collection. That's what's even worse, is we're both doing the same thing, so. Not yet. Thank God we have high ceilings.
Well, hopefully after the pool is done, I'll get to buy shelves. That's what I really wanted to do instead.
Right? We were planning on buying some shelves at this point in time, but the pool keeps rearing its head saying, hey, I need this. Hey, I need this. I'm assuming at some point in time it'll be done. Oh,
Summer.
at least it's timing it right.
Shaman foretold your coming. Now that you have proven your strength and honor, it is time you meet with him. Take the path north from the Forsworn camp, past the Hunter's Path. Beyond is the sacred pool. Behind the waterfall, you will find Kieran Whitesky, a Forsworn shaman.
Or in my case, boxes and boxes that may or may not be in good shape. Oh my goodness, yeah. I've still got containers. All my I've kept all my video game systems over the years, and they're all in totes. And they're out in the garage right now. So, hoping. We are slowly working our way there. But they should be safe. It's climate controlled out there, and rubber totes. So they're not sealed per se, but keeping them pretty safe and sound, and so it's about the best place we can put them right now. We actually pulled out of a few systems. We actually pulled out a few systems to sell. PF1, PF2, and Numenera.
The spirit of the Grey Wolf in the cave of dancing shadows.
Nice. Got some seals just for saying hello. I'm okay with that.
Hiding in the Zinkar
More seals. I'm good with this.
When the Grey Wolf tribe submitted to the Netherese, we lost much of our old ways.
How many do I have?
Worship of Uthgar was replaced by worship of the dark Netherese god, Shar. Shrines to the Battle Father were abandoned, and sacred relics lost. The Forsworn are trying to reclaim the old ways. We once had a sacred relic here at the sacred pool, but the bandits hiding out in the Zinkaran.
So was that still part of the One Ring? PF1 and PF2. I never cared for Numenera. That was the wife's purchase. The forced adjustment onto a D20 is stupid. Trying to make it more like D&D then, maybe? Oh, Pathfinder. Okay. Yep. Do I even need to be in here yet? Okay, guess I do have 2. And then I can kill bandits on the way out. I kind of wish they, kind of wish I could take care of them while I was in here. Somebody get in here or just like right in front of me? Okay. No, that must be the others.
Another seeks the relic.
I think all our role-playing fits on one shelf with those out. But if it doesn't, it's because of the binders and binders I have for settings and characters. I can relate to that. I have notebooks and binders too. What's funny is I think with my move, I just got rid of all my information for Neverwinter. Now granted, it wouldn't have been applicable anyway because they've changed so much, but I think it's funny that I've gotten right back into it. Well, we'll see if I've gotten back into it. We was trying to get back into it with our D&D group in case we didn't have enough people show up to continue the campaign for that night, but I think we've got enough people now that we don't really need it anymore. Oh. Maybe that interrupted him? I'm not sure. Hello. He's just kind of standing there. Yeah, I've still got a lot of notebooks. I'm trying to weed them down. I'm trying to put everything on Google Drive now instead of in notebooks, but I just still like notebooks. I don't know what it is. Still like writing in a notebook. Although I love to type.
Time to end this.
Alright. I'd use the RPG wiki sites rather than Google Drive unless you want the privacy. Oh, ads. I hit the wrong button. There we go. I don't know if I need that heal anymore. Ouch. Don't necessarily need it for the heal, but it does some good damage. Oh, there we are. Let's get out of that. I keep forgetting to use my rage. I don't play a fighter too often, let alone a barbarian. Oh, could have had all that damage. So sad. If I wasn't already running the Earth Dawn game, I'd probably start a Cypher system game. Oh, that's right. You said you were looking into that. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Panico. How you doing?
You're as good as new. Well, near.
Okay, how many bandits do I need to kill? Where are they? There's some? Maybe? Yes. Quarter the way there. CJ's still trying to help. Right? He must pay the toll. Oh, my goodness. You're immune. You're not allowed to be immune. Oh, thank you for waiting. Oh, I missed one. And they opened the chest for me. Whoops, which for some reason I just closed. One more. I just need one more. I looked up the system using Cypher. Would you run them? Oh, talking to River. Sorry. I gotta read all this, though. Rivers told us a little bit about the Cypher system, so I'm curious. What is that? Quest available? How do I get to that? I'm not sure how I get to that.
The spirit of the Grey Wolf tribe.
Thank you for slaying the bat. There were red wizards hidden.
Level 6.
The greatest of the Grey Wolf.
The Stormcallers of the Grey Wolf tribe were taught the secret of the storm spirits by Uthgar, the Battle Father himself. Now they have turned their backs on Uthgar, but still use his storm magic. They must be punished. Slay the Stormcallers on Thunder Ridge and take the rattles they use to channel their elemental magic.
It's good to see someone else from the city. I feel very much alone among wolves in this place.
Is this taking me back?
Told me I am to aid you. The Stormcallers nearby in
Kind
Thunder
of, sort
Ridge
of, not really.
use their totems to magnify their command over thunder and
I'll
lightning.
go back and see if I can get
Take this orb and place it
a
in
better
Thunder
sword
Ridge.
with my adventure seals. Never anything bad about doing more damage. Oh, Melisande. There we go. Oh, we have an axe. Here we go. Do I have to be a certain level? Is that the only weapon we have? Boo. Oh well. I want a sword, not it. And why is it haunted? Doesn't seem like a good thing. Oh well. It does more damage. That's all I'm worried about. There we go. Oh, the greatsword was haunted. Okay. Well, we got rid of that, so that's good. That is good. Oh dear. And I feel a sneeze going on. So if I go quiet, you'll know why. Alright. Oh, I did not... What do we got? Oh, I get an increase in ability. Oh, it's 6. Okay, so this is different than D&D. I wasn't expecting anything until level 8. Alright. So am I just going through strength and con for everything? Is that what I'm doing? Wait. Oh, I can still raise that another one. Interesting. Because that's stamina regeneration and physical. So movement speed. I think I'd want some more than that. Let's go with that. Well, that's severity, though.
The gray wolf whose servant
Is there one of these that affects... Charisma's good, too. As you hit more often, your recharge speed is quicker. It's so hard to figure out what to put the points in when there's more than one ability that's good for all the classes. Hi, bye. Where are you taking me? Hang on. There's something down there. Oh, I need to place the orb. Okay, back down we go. I cannot remember the button. Is it gonna let me do it? I cannot interact while in combat. Well, there's a shocker. Okay. There we go. Now they're melting down. So that's done. Now I need to collect rattles. Never understood the rattle thing. Ouch. Did not dodge from that at all. Oh. Good grief. Oh. Somebody brought friends. There we go. Another storm caller. I don't think I'm getting any credit for this, sadly. There we go. Okay, it might have... At least one dropped one. Oh, I did get 2. Okay, it must have stacked. Oh, you're not a storm caller. You are named. You were named. All the quartz. All right. Now, is it right in here? It's right in here. Although I also think it's up above. What is that? Oh, it's a puddle. I thought somebody was casting a spell on me. Trying to figure out what was going on. Okay, the rest of them that I need should be up here. Three. I need to be the count when I do this part. So 1, 2, 3. There we got you. Where'd it go? Did I not get it? I did get it. Need one more. There you are. Right. Good grief, how often do you cast that spell? It is a little ridiculous. Probably would have done my own thing. I don't really like campaigns except for ideas, even at Earth Dawn. I don't run the world campaigns, just use the world to do my things. I know a group current doing Shard of Atlantis, and I've been enjoying it. That sounds like an interesting location for a world. Since everyone has speculations on what Atlantis was and who they were, then you could just pretty much go anywhere with that. Arc 1 Lightwave on Twitch. Oh, do they stream it? Okay, get out of that. AC Jake. No, no, no. Watch out for the water, hun.
Lay down.
You better lay down, sweetie. We're gonna have to put you in your room. We'll take a nap. Because you get grumpy. Go lay down. You can do it. Poor app. Oh my goodness. He's just a pincushion right now. Take out the healer first. Strategy all across the board. Most Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern they are on session 4. Only one I caught live. Oh, are they not saving their VODs or posting anything to YouTube? That's a shame. I always like to start from the beginning. There we go. werewolf lord. No wonder I'm having problems. No, they are saving them and will eventually turn it into a podcast, but with everything going on, the 4th game was the first I gotta watch live. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's hard to find time to catch up. I'm just now getting back into the Mighty 9 with Critical Role. So, giving my gaming YouTubers some time to catch up or finish out games that sadly I'm not interested in. Okay, I just wanted to finish off the one. Didn't realize I was going to finish them both off. Oh, it's Stormcaller. Aha! I thought that ability was available. It was not. That looked very bad. Love the reach on this barbarian. The reach is similar on the paladin. I know I have a rough time with the rogue because I don't gauge it wrong. Gauge the distance wrong. The next thing I know, I've activated an encounter and none of it lands. Oh, that's when a Christian... Oh, that's the one you've been telling us about. Crud. Christian ninja. And then, is it... Hopefully I don't butcher it. It's the Taco podcast? Or something like that? I saw that here recently. That was hilarious. The Taco Network. Okay. Okay. I thought that was something Christian Ninja started. But maybe he was just invited to it. Wait, are you saying that still hit me? Ouch. Okay. Nope, come back here, you. Get out of the red. The only problem with that ability is it's very hard to control. almost like she's spinning around on ice. It's very slippery. Rage, girl. Rage. Keep forgetting to rage. Ouch. Got damaged and healed all in the same time frame. Aha! That was a big one. Gotcha. I'm very happy I got the axe before I came in here. This might have went poorly otherwise. What else am I supposed to do? Okay, go back. Gotta go back and do it all over. The theme song of all quests. Quest, rinse, and repeat. Let's get the horse out. Yeah, I know, I see you. Bye-bye. Oh dear. You're gonna make it. Normally you pop out of there and everything is empty, so... It is very rare that anything is waiting for you when you head back out the door. Bad puppies. Leave the poor little horsey alone.
The spirit of the Grey Wolf Thunderhowl was one of the great leaders. Thank you for retrieving him.
Ooh, 50.
It is time to take the battle to the heart of the enemy.
Ooh,
Deep
nice.
within the Grey Wolf battle camp is an ancient shrine to Uthgar, the Battle Father. As the Netherese push the Grey Wolves to the worship of Shar, the Uthgar shrine has become neglected. To the west, you will find the Battle Father shrine and a primal spirit of our tribe known as Dying Howl. He will guide you further, but to reach him, you must first become close.
Rage against the dying. Yes, I am. The Netherese are a foul plague upon this
Hello,
world,
welcome. Have some boots.
corrupting everything they
Don't mind if I do.
touch. They have cursed the Grey Wolf tribe, turning them into bloodthirsty
Where'd they go? There we
monsters.
Sir, the
We
Netherese
must
must
find
die.
what the Netherese intend to do with their werewolf slaves. The Shadowvar emissaries use the Netherese orbs powered by soul shards to communicate orders from the Princes of Shadow.
Ooh.
Head into the Grey
Okay.
Wolf battle.
I hate to do this while I'm streaming, but I am running out of room.
Search.
We do not have much, but that...
I can help you with that. Because I have too much. Ooh, 10 silver on that one. I'll take it. Interesting. Oh, can't sell that one. Oh, that was all I had. Let's see here. Okay. I've got to see if that has been... Ooh, what's that got in it? Ooh, the golden armored griffin. Nice. Bag of holding. Nice. There we go. Okay. That will give me what I need. Plus more coin, which I'm good with. Get me all the monies. What am I doing here? Fighting stuff, I'm assuming. Okay, so everybody can get this stuff. Cool. Oh, the tent lid. Tent lid. Oh my gosh. Tent roof. The tent lid. Yeah, that's the technical term for that. What the what? Oh, I only needed one of those. Perfect. There we go. Uh-oh. Did I make it before they completely respawned? Where are the rest of the shards? I think this was the case that I had to get them from these guys. So you just hand over your shards. I'll be happy. You'll be happy. Guess that's a no. One more. So, just like in all your games that you play, River, you need alts with your technology too. Yes. Oh my. Okay, I just need one. I mean, I've only got 4 iPads. Oh wow. I have 2 or 3. I still have all my old ones. One is my alarm clock. Another one has all my music that I purchased through Apple on. So I think I just have 2. I don't even remember. I'm kind of sad I don't have a reason to get any more. iPads were cool, but there just aren't any mobile games that I want to play right now. I might have burnt myself out on them when they first came out. Plus, it's probably a good thing just to have one more thing. Not taking up my time. Spend enough time on the computer as it is. And watching YouTube videos, so.
The spirits seek help.
Try and narrow it down somewhere.
Foul shadow enemy. The Netherese orb.
Level 7.
These Netherese seek to enslave any who
Alright,
oppose
what goodies
them.
did I get now?
The Shadowvar masters plot and scheme in Twilight Reach. They must be destroyed. Follow the path north
Where
and west
is
from
the
the
sort
Battle
button on
Father
this thing?
Shrine.
There
In
it is.
Twilight Reach,
Thank you.
you will find
The
many of
Netherese
the
must
Shadar
die.
Kai. Show them we will not tolerate their foul
But
presence.
I got something else. Where did it go?
Shadows.
Guess not. Okay, I've got everything. Haven't got any enchantments yet. Wait, what? Oh, it's illuminated. How about you? I've got one of you. There we go.
Let's get to work, shall we?
Universal.
To survive.
Yeah, I'll put that on there. What'd I get? When your companions attack, you gain critical severity and defense. Sure. Sounds good to me. Alrighty. I missed my turn. Oh, hang on. Although you guys are probably gonna... maybe. You're close to the bubble. You're on the edge of the bubble. You all counted. Cool. Works for me. Oh, no, you don't. Swing fast. Swing very, very fast. Oh, I got him. Figured I was gonna hit one of the youngins. I didn't even look to see if one of these opened up. What's this? That's 750. I think that's just one hit, though. We'll give it a try. See what happens. Anything else new? Not yet. All right. Oh, nope. That seemed to hit everybody. Okay, I think I got an upgrade. Nice. I wish I knew what magnitude meant. Wait a second. Why didn't you change? There we go. Are you going to work this time? Darn it, I thought I had it. I thought I had an upgrade. Drat. Must just hit a crit about that time. Alright, here we go. That looks like that hit everybody? It's a little difficult to tell. Nope, it just has hit one. Rat. Oh, maybe I can do damage though if they're in a line. Hello. Snap. Hang on, they're in the line. Let me see if this works. Hurry, get in the line. I think they moved. Crap. That or it just didn't work. Oh, hello. I was not bored. You did not need to come. I still think this one does more damage. It feels like it does. Okay. Maybe I can at least change it out real quick before I take on a boss. It might be nice to have. Well, the bosses have a bad tendency to have ads. Thank you for coming in, because I thought I was going to miss something. Oh, wow. This is the Gloom Blade. And there we go. Oh, come on. Really? That last hit point sometimes. They hold on to it. Oh boy. Here's another one. Oh, don't stand in it. Cap. You're not a tank. Not a tank. This way. Surprised there wasn't anybody waiting around that corner. Keep forgetting to rage. I'm a passive barbarian. Oh, hello. Okay. Sure. Okay, they look like they're alone, so I'm gonna swap this out. All right. That was weird. Okay, of course somebody shows up. It's times like these I wish this game had target lock. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh! Wow, that was like instantaneous on her locking up my abilities. There we go, go fast. Wow. Should have just kept her busy. That should have been the strategy all along. Oh, I need to switch that out. Next thing I need to do is hop on the horse. And we out of here. Hopefully. Unless I get knocked off. Yeah, rangers are the worst on that one, or archers. Rangers and archers.
Rage against the dying of the death of Markella. You have done well. It's time for you to continue your quest elsewhere. Follow the path northeast of Twilight Reach until you reach the High
rings.
Camp. There, Hadric Longtooth will speak to you further. May the Battle Father watch over you.
There we go. That is not what I wanted to do. Where's refine? There we go.
Must die.
Okay. That's right. I forgot about this part. And I can't type. I'll do that off stream. I understand why they've done it, but that really slows down the process. Okay, this way.
I thank you for your...
I thank you for your seals.
Our werewolf brothers in the Grey Wolf
The leaders of the Grey Wolf tribe are known as the
That's a cool looking greatsword. Oh, that's right.
They have proven themselves in battle time and again, and emerged victorious. It's the Packmasters who made the deal
staying in
with
this
the
area.
Netheries, corrupting the spirit of our tribe into a twisted mockery of its former self. They must be punished for leading the Grey Wolf tribe astray.
And I didn't change out my power. That's not good. Ouch.
You will find the Packmasters there.
Alright. You are my biggest problem right now. There we go. Okay. Oh, I can't do it yet. Did you bring any buddies? No? Okay, good. There we go. We're finding Packmasters. That wasn't a Packmaster? Oh, well, there you go. Right one right at the front door. Another Packmaster? Cool. That'll work. just one more. Oh, hello. You are not a packmaster. Are there any other packmasters up? Okay, well, I guess I'm grabbing this real quick. You guys just stay there. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here. I'm not stealing your sacred brazier or anything. There we go. Aw. My poor halfling is very sad. She shrunk back. That would be a cool ability in life. Be able to grow a foot taller.
Well done.
Blood for betrayal.
There we go.
The greatest of the Grey Wolf
To the wolf
tribe
den.
is the bloodthirsty and greedy Ithrani of Marrow's Lake. It's
I'm pretty sure that's not better than what I have.
The blood
No.
oath to Claraburnus
But
the Prince of Shade, to lead our people against the Thaans. It's because of her our people suffer and die in a pointless war. Marrow's Lake sits high above us in the maw at the top of the Grey Wolf Den. Use the talismans at the Twilight Crucible, and the door to the Grey Wolf Den will open. Enter that ancient place of power and slay her.
oh, that's a cool looking sword. Oh yeah, that is so worth it. That is so worth it. Alright. Oh, we're going back in? Why couldn't you have just given me this quest to begin with? With the others? Oh well. In we go. And we're loading, loading, loading. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There we are. Maybe I can sneak by here. I think that was an... Oh dear. Well, I shall find out if I bit off more than I could chew. Yeah, everybody's coming to the party. Okay, we shall do this. How's that? Hopefully I don't fall into the purple goo. Ouch. I walked away too soon. Gotcha. I am a passive, impatient barbarian. Let's move to the right here. This has done some decent damage to us. Shocking. Oh, oh dear. I think that's the first time I've lost a companion. And that's new. I don't remember needing to revive your companion. Nope, not a mimic. I'm actually looking for the mimics now because they have decent loot now. You guys keep moving. Stop that. Stop fighting smart. Oh. I thought he ran behind me to flank me. But he was sliding away because his token needed to be off the board. Gotcha. Oh, there he is. Oh, almost made it. Oh, what a bad time. Oh, he interrupted it. Such bad timing. Oh, no, it's back? Say what? Get my mage mount to set off here. Since he can cast fireball. Why not? There we go. This fella had an entourage. Wow. No goodies. Boo. Disappointed. Oh, we're going through a group. Fun. Did I get anything new? I did not. I'm gonna sneak this way. Yes. Ooh, I made it. I'll take it. Sneak this way. It's so weird sneaking past groups. So when it was on an experience system, it just went through and... Cleared everything out. Oh, ouch. There we go. I'm not gonna get past this group. I feel like there were a lot of misses in those swings. I don't know why. Okay, next. Where'd you guys come from? They're all spread out, so I can't use anything. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Can I cheese it? Uh-oh. Am I gonna get myself stuck? Very possibly. Go this way. Well, that's spooky. Hope this isn't the bathhouse because the water is questionable. Yep, there's another one. Maybe it's grape juice. It's just grape juice. That's right. I forgot they have the windows here. Nice view. amazing view. Too bad the establishment's gone downhill. Bless you. Oh, it was a trap. It was an ambush. So my poor little barbarian's starting to have anger management issues. Oh dear. I'm going to come back here. That's just an awesome way for me to end battle really quickly. Because I'll just dive off the edge there. To the right, to the right. Okay. Tiptoe. Definite tiptoe space here. Alrighty. Here's where we make the big bucks. Alright, so yeah, this skull here, every once in a while you miss it. So this skull up here is what opens this gate. Sometimes they like to hide the button. Don't know why. Oh my. Nope. Can't remember if she has any ads on her or not. Guess we'll find out. Ouch. Oh. Dodge, dodge. Okay, there's some ads there. Oh, well, that was a waste. Did I get that last one? Ouch. Well, I guess turnabout's fair play. I think that lasts long enough for me to those all off. Oh my goodness. So much dodging. There we go. Let's see if this works. Okay. So using it in a nice flat room where there aren't any cliffs or edges or crevices. Doesn't do too shabby. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Timber. Wait, was there... Is there... No, there we go. Okay. Don't trust the fairy in these situations. Try to find the teleport. You'll get out quicker. And back we go. I survived! Yay!
Thank you for your...
Is it finished?
Level 8.
Then have you come to help us purge the evil?
You have done great deeds here in Vellosk, and our people
I'm
will
done.
not forget.
Darn.
But we must
These maps are
finish
nice.
this fight ourselves.
They didn't have these.
It's time for...
Used to have to run all the way back. That's a green dragon. That's per nice. Okay, let me see what all they're gonna have me do around Protector's Enclave. I may pelt those out here real quick.
Protector's Enclave needs your return from the woods, eh? It is good to have you back in Neverwinter.
80 copper. After all that, I get 80 copper.
There are many goods and services located throughout Protector's.
Okay. Oh, the workshop.
Ah, adventurer. I was hoping you'd drop by.
Now, was that?
I have an interesting opportunity for you. The owner of the workshop down by the Seven Sons Coster Market is looking for someone new to run the place. A born leader. You'd be perfect for the job. And naturally, I told him as much. And that I'd send you over when I next saw you. Hear him out. You could always refuse.
Okay. Doesn't look like I have to do the workshop to clear this out? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So, let me see here. How many of these do I have? That's a guild. That's not the adventure seals. Where is the adventure seals? There you are.
Greetings, adventurer. Are you looking to purchase something?
Oh, no, these are the enchantments. Oh, that's where they've hidden you. Okay. Cool.
Do you seek answers? You have come to the right place. If you have any questions, please let me know.
That's the seal merchant.
Have you acquired any seals of the adventurer lately?
Not sure what was going on there. 275. So I've got accuracy, critical strike, crit severity. Got a ton of crit severity. But the crit severity doesn't do me any good if the hit doesn't land. ahead and grab this for now, though. Okay, that does have critical strike on it. Good. Yes. Oops. Finished. Always grab the offense first. Okie doke. Now, what am I looking at here? Postal courier. What? You don't have anything for me. Well, that's a shame. Not any fun if I don't have any mail. Auction. Hang on. I'm curious as to whether those Dragon Bone Golem, Empowered Dragon Bone Golem, wow. Gold Dragon Wings. Wait, that's a mount? Oh, that's cool. It's not technically a mount, you just have wings. Oh, apparently that Jade, that green dragon is not here. Well, that's sad. Might have been an event only. Mount.
There are things to be done. Rick's tell adventures about astral diamonds.
Astral diamonds. There we go.
I wish there was more time.
I sent the Doom Guide Jasper Solhoff and a contingent of guards south to the Eben Downs. The mission was to stop the Netherese.
Oh, good. He doesn't like me. Oh, different green dragon. Yeah, you don't have great track record with green dragons, do you there?
To the Eben Downs
River.
and find out what happened. Once you reach the Downs, meet with the tavern owner, Melville Stoutheart. He's an old friend and can likely tell you more.
Button. There we go. Ooh, there we go. I'm assuming that was a lunar year event, which I think I saw that last time I played. Pinky. Don't rub it in. That's not fair. You controlled the green dragon. It wasn't even my idea to attack. Who was it that ran in first? Was it Oceans? I can't remember the name of his ranger at the time. But granted, that might have been his favorite enemy. So maybe he felt like he had to go in and kill it. So yeah, I remember that battle because I stayed outside because I figured we were going to get slaughtered and I was getting in trouble because I was standing outside. I was trying to figure out how to sneak a peek and get my bearings before I went in because I figured the minute he attacked we were just going to get wiped out because we weren't very high level, if I remember right. All right, okay, so there's Eben Downs. I still have quite a bit of time left, so I'll show you the auction house for those who may not have seen it. But it's a really neat, and I can't go much further because I think that'll trigger the cutscene, but it's a really neat way for crafting. And I think it works into, or at least it used to, it works with the guild. If you're part of a guild, they send you on quests when your guild gets certain levels. And I believe they're called masterworks. And there's also things that you can find as you quest and as you run through the dungeons. And you can pick them up. And then you can go, you can find the materials, and then you can craft these items. And you can either, the way they work, they were either better than what you had or you could sell them on the auction. And they were unique enough. I think a lot of people used them for cosmetics, but I don't know for sure. I hadn't got to that point. I was still trying to get my gear and everything on the same level as everybody else because I was very slow. One being the cleric, and two, I didn't have a lot of time to game when I played this game the first time with my guild and my alliance. But as long as that's still the way it works, that's how this works. I thought it was a very neat aspect they added to the game. So hopefully they're going to expand on that some more. If they haven't already.
Is this a joke? You can't do this to me.
The workshop's been losing money hand over fist since you took over. I'm sorry.
The shop's nothing without me.
It's nothing because of you. A master you may be, but you've no mind for leadership.
You can't lead the talentless to greatness. To hell's with you.
Okay, so let me see if I can get through this expediently. All right. Oh, there it goes. I was like, wait a second, why is it grayed out?
Ah, you must be the adventurer Sergeant Knox spoke of. You do look the part.
Okay.
I must admit, this
I'll kind of click through this.
Once a sight to behold.
So for those of you who are seeing this for the first time,
out, the amount of gold
if you want to check it out on my cleric playthrough, I believe I went through it all. Or if you're here,
I'm sure
just pop in the chat and say, hey, give me a chance to read that. Or you can pause it.
You've arrived at an opportune moment.
Pause it and read it on your own.
Have you made your choice?
Oh, yeah. So you can go through everybody and talk to them. They all have different personalities. I don't remember who's who. So I'm just going to pick somebody.
That's your decision, is it?
See, I'm not sure who I'm going to get. Who do I get?
Send the rest home and we can continue.
Okay.
A fine choice.
There's the contract. Okay, who'd I get? Okay. Oh,
your retainer will help you get things up and running in the workshop.
He is phasing in and out of the world.
Back now and again.
So you get a basic kit. Let me see here. Since I am barbarian, probably blacksmithing would be good. Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? So there's that. So then we'll get the material, I believe, for the blacksmithing. So you get all this stuff. And a lot of this stuff is tools. And it has its own slot. So you don't have to worry about it taking up inventory space, which is very nice. What is that? Oh. Quest items and that sort of thing. Used to be everything was in your inventory, which became a problem. Especially if you're like me and you pick up everything and you keep it. So they were nice enough to start making different tabs and slots for the different items you would get. Okay, so now we're going to go look at the applications back here in our office. And this is the people we're going to pick to work for us. You can barely see me over the pile of work that I have on the desk. That is amazing. All right.
What are you doing? Doing office work?
I am doing office work right now. Yep. Isn't that awful? Okay. So speed multiplier negative is not good. Commission multiplier pluses are not good. You want those switched around. So that's how much they charge you for doing the work, and then how quickly, of course, they do. And then you'll need a certain amount of proficiency and focus for the level of items that you are crafting. And at the beginning, you just are kind of getting what you're getting. You can't really be too picky. And then of course they have a special skill, or some of them do, which is cool. And this is kind of like loot. Your artisans are different levels, so these are all common, and if I remember right, they come in different levels as well. But granted, you get a higher level artisan or adventurer or blacksmith, and you're gonna pay. You get what you pay for. All right, there we go. That's a 0 multiplier, but at least we got a negative commission multiplier, so they'll charge me less. Oh, ouch. Oh no, my blacksmith is slow. That's not good. Okay, and then of course you can go here and manage. And I think we get 10 total, if I remember right. Maybe not. For some reason, I wanted to think that I had 2 in each. But I don't remember. And then, of course, yeah, you've got your premium applications. You can spend real money if you want to get better artisans. So, all right. So we've got our applicants. Adventurers, they go out and they get you the material that you need to craft. So those are your basic foundational artisans that you need. And this is where you do your work. So recipe details, the list of the stuff that you want to craft in their level. And then, of course, the commission. It tells you what the commission is. Level of proficiency and focus that you need. How much you need of something. The tools. Proficiency is success to craft an item. And then focus increases the chance of a high quality item. Now you have the choice between a normal item or you can use a high quality item. So artisan, tool, and then you have things that will buff or, depending on how they've done it. Okay, apparently we are doing a bronze ingot. So let's use Maurice, because she's a little bit quicker. And then you have all these tools. So then you have these hearts. You can choose to go with the time frame, or you can use up the hearts, or morale is what it is. And it should, I believe it's instant. Yes, can be crafted instantly. And then each day that replenishes. I don't know if you can ever raise the max of the morale that you have in your workshop. I don't remember, and I don't know if that's something that is a thing. So there. And then, of course, your blacksmith or whoever the artisan is, as you use them, it's like Skyrim, as you use them, they gain experience. All right. And, oh, maybe it'll say here, restore. I think it just goes from day to day. Yeah. Morale recovers at the start of the day. You can use astral diamonds to replenish their morale. Nothing about whether or not you can raise the max, though, or not. You're also able to upgrade the level of the workshop. So I would assume the morale levels up with the workshop. I don't remember ever being able to level up my workshop, though. Sadly, at the time that they released this, I don't believe that was any benefit, and it was expensive, and it took a lot of time to do it. And I had other things I needed to focus on, although I was dabbling in this a bit because I was trying to level up all my artisans and everything to be prepared for when and if I wanted to do that. So then this is the dispatch board. So you send out your adventurers to go out and get the materials you need. Works similarly to the... wow, that's a word I shouldn't say out loud on stream. Works kind of like how I just used the crafting table or the workshop table. So you pick the adventurer. The tool, and you'll need different tools depending, like here you need a crossbow because you're going to hunt for the animal hide. Now for the copper ore, you'd have to have a pickaxe. I think this you had to have a sai, and then for this you have to have an axe, and then well water you have to have a bucket, so on and so forth. All right. Oh, yeah, you can't complete that instantly. You have to wait. And then you can have them go over and over again, or you can have them just go one time. So we'll just go one time. And that way that light won't pop up here and drive me nuts while I'm trying to continue on leveling up the character. Oh, I thought that was a basic requirement to be a DM or a GM, River, was to have an overactive imagination. Okay. And then you can order... oh, you can still order raw materials. Cool.
Plotting.
Oh, yes. Oh, dear. That's not good. I don't want to hear that word. Oh, dear. We may be in for some stuff next weekend. Pinky just said he's plotting.
Plotting with River.
You're plotting River? Oh, no.
No.
I've been kicked to the curb. Although I understand why you're doing some plotting with River. So.
It's going to be epic.
Perhaps minimum is active imagination. Yeah, we're discussing it, lol. I was wondering, he was being suspiciously quiet, because normally he's talking to me about stuff he wants to do, so for some reason I'm having a bad feeling about this. I bought you the book. Don't blame it on me. Which, I didn't get you the Fandelver book. Are you talking about that one or so?
One I'm using right now for plotting.
Uh-oh. I've just been getting you the Game Masters books. Which one are you looking at? Because I know that the Traps book came back to bite us, that's for sure.
Yeah, they all come back really good.
Hopefully Pinky having fun translates into us having fun.
It'll be a blast. Literally and figuratively.
Oh dear. So it is now when the DM is quiet, you're already doomed. Well, normally when he's quiet, that's why a lot of times I'm kind of at a disadvantage with where my desk is situated, because a lot of times he'll even catch me off guard because he'll say something and I'll need to turn around and look at him and be like, okay, are you joking or are you serious? I can tell when I see his face. But yeah, no, if I can't see his face, then sometimes I'm wondering. So, because the sarcasm is strong with this one. Maybe. So that's one of the reasons I married him.
I'm really hoping this shelf holds these books.
Uh-oh. Do we need reinforcements? Do we know what the weight rating is on those? Are we going to find out the hard way?
Probably should not put the lexicon on it.
Oh.
I might have to take systemic theology now.
When I'm quiet, it's usually because the players have stumped me. Oh, yeah. Even with an overactive imagination, I can imagine it would be hard. It's just not possible, I think, to figure out all the different possibilities, because everybody thinks differently too, and you give everyone a situation and they'll react to it differently, and they'll see it differently. So, yeah, I can imagine that the factors on that are like exponential. There's just no way to be ready for everything. Okay. So, I don't remember if there was more after. Let me see if there's any way I can hurry that along. Are you not going to tell me how much time I have? I have been stumped, and I usually can't come up with something. Is your iPad messing with you again, River? Did you mean I can usually come up with something? Like yesterday is partly to bring in Corey, but if not, I'll just run with it. Ugh, usually can come up. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, because even though it might slow you down or stump you for a minute, you can think of something, or at least try to distract them while you're thinking of something. I guess trying to figure out outcomes and possibilities that are flexible helps too, but it yeah, sometimes there are limitations. How much longer? 8 minutes. Okay. Well, drat. All right. What's this over here? Look through the worn tool. Oh, okay. Perfect. I don't think I need all these, or I'm assuming these are the ones that I have. Nope. This is if you can buy more. And you will need multiples of these. But yeah, this is everything that you'll need for crafting and gathering materials. And these also come in different levels and values. So let me see here. Okay, I already got my astral diamonds, so you have to refine those. And as far as I know, it's 1-to-1. But you can only, you can only refine, yeah, 100,000. And I believe it is still per character per day. But don't quote me on that. It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't change that to 100,000 astral diamonds per account. But I would imagine it would be, a lot of people would leave if that was the case. Because that's something that would be hard to keep up with. Oh, where'd they get the tarm? Oh, they're trade fragments. Well, that's new. So, VIP, which I don't have. Yeah, I don't know if the VIP, if I would recommend it, sadly. It used to be really good, because you would get your money out of it just from the fact that it would give you a key to unlock one lockbox every day. And that just in and of itself was worth it. It was worth the money. Now with what they offer, yeah, I don't know. Oh, hang on. Okay. It looks like they do have it. Well, why didn't that show that in the... Last time I looked that up, it didn't even mention it. Okay, hang on. I don't want to buy it. I wanted to look at it. The different levels. Oh, there it is. VIP info. Okay, well that's right on level 1. Is that still per day? The summon signpost is really nice. If they still have the mailbox, that is really nice. Healing potions were nice. The free healing potion. You don't really need the teleport to the Moonstone Mask. Sorry, as you can see, I'm trying to waste time so the gathering stuff can come in. Because I can't remember if that finishes off the workshop or not. This is a newer thing. When you open up a lockbox, or sorry, when you open up the box at the end of a dungeon, if you don't like what the contents have for you, this is something where you can re-roll the contents of the chest. I think it's limited for so many times, but I don't remember what the limit is or if each dungeon has different limitations. But you can re-roll the chest in the hopes that you can get something more useful or hopefully the item that you're looking for. Okay, so 10% bonus. More reroll tokens. You almost get more. You get more healing potions and more reroll tokens than you need. Okay, there's the mailbox. That's awesome. So you can just pop that up no matter where you are. Summon the seal trader. I don't know that I ever used that. And then bonus. You don't have any posting fees in the auction house if you want to sell stuff. Get a little bit of a discount at the Wondrous Bazaar, which is also something where you can purchase stuff with the Astral Diamonds. Ah, restoring workshop morale. Has a discount. Cool. Alright. More discounts. The professions vendor. Every once in a while you need that. Okay, and then more discounts. So, oh, hang on. How high did it go? Banking portal. That's huge. That was nice to have. So, if it still has the key, the daily key, and all that other stuff. So, what it does is, if you buy... You have to buy 2 6 months to get the 12 rank. Otherwise, if you decide you just want to buy it every month, it'll take you about a year to get up to the 12 rank. Because as you renew your VIP rank, that's when you get the higher ranks. But, yeah. Every day you receive the following. Okay. So you do still get the enchanted key. I know the last time I read it, it didn't say anything about the enchanted key. Wherever it was, I looked. So that was confusing. And then trying to think. Let me go see if I can find the professions vendor. I am drawing a blank.
Hope your next wound is unique.
Drawing a blank on what they were for. That's material supplier. Material supplier.
Need any material?
What do you have? Oh, okay. Well, you can sell this here. I think... Okay. They just haven't changed the wording. This is the professions vendor. So the materials. It used to be there was other things that you had to buy. For what they had. They completely revamped. Yeah, you can't salvage anything anymore. That's been completely removed. Incentive. Interesting. Not sure what that one is. But yeah, a lot of things have changed since this game has first come out. They try things and it didn't work, or decided they wanted something different. It's evolved. It is definitely not like the game I first played. I think the only thing, you know, I don't mind them trying things that are new. It was very frustrating for a lot of people because you had a lot of money invested or time. And then they made what you would put your money or your time in obsolete, which was very frustrating. Instead of just raising the bar for, you know, needing to get that next thing, the core mechanics of the game kept changing, which I think they were doing it to try and figure out the balance, but still didn't change how frustrating it was. And a lot of people I knew that I ran with left because of it. I just was very careful. I just put, you know, if I wanted to spend any money, I put it into the VIP. And I just continued to focus on the basics. Why would the core mechanics change? Isn't this just D&D? When we first played, there were... Let me see if I can find it here. The Paragon Paths. There's only 2 now. There used to be 3. And you picked one for how you wanted the foundation of your character to play. But you could, it was literally a tree. So I could have gone into Blade Master and picked 2 or 3 skills, and then I could have gone down to Sentinel, picked 2 or 3 skills, and then if the third path was the one that I wanted to focus on, then I could have picked, because if I remember right, you had 4 or 5 choices extra from what you went down your main path that you chose. So you could pick some additional skills from the other 2 trees. And with everyone being able to do that, there wasn't a meta. Everyone could kind of pick and choose how they wanted to play. For some reason, I believe they also said it was balance issues, because everyone wants new classes to come out, and they were telling us that it was very hard to introduce a new class because they hadn't figured out the balance of the classes as it was. And one of the things they did was they removed the 3rd tree and the ability to pick and choose skills in the other trees. And the other thing that they changed was, let's see, like this says enhancements, and if you notice here, there's a reinforce slot on here. I have no idea what that is. We used to be able to put the enchantments in here, and the enchantments have all changed as well. And then there's overloads, which that's like a buff that goes away over time. But and then our companions changed. It used to be that you had 1 companion and that was it. And then they changed it to where you got the benefits of 5 companions. And I'm not exactly sure how it works now. It looks a little different, but it looks like you still get the buffs from 5 companions. But they've changed a lot of the companions. Because there used to be a way... There used to be a companion that... they used to, when they fought, they could set off a buff that you had from having another companion that would, like... buff your critical hit 5% every time the companion shot a spell or attacked and then activated that perk or activated that buff. Oh my gosh, trying to add perk and buff together. My brain, oh my gosh, but gave you that little puff of power you needed when you needed it. So there was a way to do that. They had a companion called the Zentarum Warlock, I think is what she was called. And she had a power that she activated about every 3 seconds. So according to the mechanic and how it worked, you could activate that critical buff for 5% every 3 seconds. So that was huge. Well, they changed everything that happened with that companion. Her power no longer had a cooldown of 3 seconds. So then you had to change how you had your companion set up, which means you had to go buy a new companion, which cost you astral diamonds. So you either had to run through dungeons to get your astral diamonds for the day, or you had to, you know, spend your own money. These are the kinds of details fans think are important, but they really aren't important when talking about good game design if changes are necessary. So, yeah. So in the past, they have been, and then there was, oh my gosh, I can't even see if I can remember all the information. In that instance I gave, it may not be down to the letter, the details, or the information. It may not be correct, but that is an idea of what they did. Then there was also like the enchantments with the companions. The companions had their own enchantments, and I mean they had a lot of enchantments. The equipment they had, I think there was 4 equipment slots, may have just been 3, but you could put enchantments on the companions' equipment. They were called runestones, and then you would get 10% of the stats that you had built up on your companion. And you could do it 2 ways. Either you could get companions that would share the power with you, or there was an enchantment that would share it with you. So there was 2 ways to do it, and it was a little different. And I'm forgetting the details again because it's been so long. It's been at least 10 years since I've done this. But they basically made that companion runestone, because I think it was a runestone on the companion's end, and then it was also an enchantment you had on your equipment. And they changed that all up to where it didn't work that way anymore. That's when I think they went to the 5 companion. And then each one would give you like, you know, app here would give me like maybe 0.5% of more incoming healing. And then I would have some sort of a fighter companion, and they would give me more like 0.5%, depending on what level they are, because the companions come in different levels as well. You level them up and upgrade them as well. And so then, like, if I had a fighter companion, they would give you like 0.5% of their defense or deflection stats, or I think it depended on the level. So like the gray one or the common one would give you 0.5% of what their defense or not what their defense or deflection was, but 0.5% of what it would give you, a boost of 0.5% of what your defense or deflection stat was, depending on which one it would be. And each companion would be different. So you would pick up to 5, and you would put them in your, you know, you would make them all active, and then you would get the benefits from those. So, and it looks like in this case they have changed that as well, because it used to be you put the enchantments on your gear and your weapons. So this is reinforcements or reinforced, and I have no idea what that is. And then it looks like now they've got enchantments in their own window. So that system I haven't quite figured out yet. But yeah, it seemed like for a while there they kept changing the system. Once they got rid of all the skill trees, it started to become a meta. You know, you were looking for the right enchantments and the right companions and, you know, their runestones to try and get that boost. And so I don't know if they were trying to keep it to where there wasn't a meta, and I don't know if there's a meta now. I'm assuming there is. But it was just, you know, players would play and they'd figure out the system. And once I realized that they possibly would be continuously changing the gear, the enchantments, and everything, and I was putting time and money into something that I didn't know if it'd be there in 6 months, I just started to focus on just the ones that have never changed are, you know, power, defense, hit points, action point gain, maybe recharge speed. I think that's been around since the beginning, because some of them they've gotten rid of some of them as well. There was one other stat that was in here that they added an extra one, and it looks like they've removed it. And for the life of me, I can't remember now what it's called. But I don't mind that they've streamlined it, but I just learned to focus just on the basics, because critical avoidance is new, awareness is new, accuracy is new. I don't think combat advantage is new, but you know how they have it set up. Each one, like defense counters power, awareness counters accuracy, critical avoidance counters critical strike. let's see, did I say that wrong? Deflect is like a big, it deflects a percentage of the big attacks. But that's more for like tanks. And, which I think Barbarian is considered a little bit of a tank. So, but yeah, I just was like, okay, they're going to continue to change this. And what I do is starting to become pointless. So I just started focusing on power, defense, hit points, and action point gain, and that sort of thing. And then, of course, I was playing cleric, so healing. So I just focused on those things. And as each change came along, it didn't really affect me much. The one that affected me big time was they changed the enchantment system. I'm trying to think what those were called. I think they were enchantments for, it was a weapon enchantment, if I remember right, which may be what this one is. And so you kind of decided how you wanted your play style. So they had some that focused on crit, the amount of crit that your strike would, the damage it would give it when your critical would hit, and which of course is big for like rogues and rangers, that sort of thing. And it kind of centered around that. And so I just got the basic one that was good for my character, because it was just pretty much power. It was as basic as I could go. And I think I quit pretty soon after they changed that, because as far as I knew, that it felt like a major overhaul of the system. It wasn't the same game that it started out, and I had played it a lot, so I was ready to move on to another game and maybe come back later, which I've done. Let's see here. Oh, why am I going over here? I need to go over to the box. Are you not back yet? Uh-oh. Well, how does that work since I didn't get anything? Okay, well, that's not good. Okay, it's still, I was worried I was going to have to do that all over again. I didn't want to waste more of your guys' time. So there is that caution I give you there, which may be the same for any MMO that's out there. This is the first and only one that I've really delved deep into, and they're under a new management, for lack of a better term. It's still the same developers, but they're under new management now. Publisher, maybe, is the word I want. I'm drawing a complete blank about who now is overseeing this, but so there may be changes, new changes, and there may be changes to the system of how they're doing things. So hopefully that is slowing down, but I don't know. I've been out of the loop for a very long time, so take this with a grain of salt, because I don't want you to think that you should just start hating on this game to start with. It's a good game if you take it for what it is and its basic components. If you want to get together with your friends and just play a lighthearted version of D&D Online, if you want something more in depth, I would recommend D&D Online, because what little I played of that, the reason I left that was because when I leveled up for the first time, there were pages of stuff that I was supposed to pick from, and I had no idea what I was doing, because I had never played D&D from that aspect before. It's always been a game like this. Well, you've seen it. I've played Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2. So that was my experience at that point. I think I played D&D Online before I got into Neverwinter. So and it was just overwhelming. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have anybody to talk to kind of help walk me through it. So this, when it came out, even though there was a lot to it, and there is still a lot to it, it was streamlined a little bit more. So I would say, it is free. Hop in, play it, see if it's for you. And if not, don't invest the time in it. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were like D&D 2nd edition. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons Online is 3rd edition, I think. I have no idea. It was around the time I was just kind of into MMOs. I was trying to find an MMO because I was trying to find, starting to actually become a gamer. So I was dipping my toe into the gaming scene. And of course I knew MMOs, there was a lot of other players there and everything. And I didn't know anybody in my area that was a gamer. So I was trying to find other gamers that way. And eventually I did when I found Neverwinter. But so yeah, that Dungeons and Dragons Online was one I looked at, and Lord of the Rings Online. I liked that one as well. And maybe I liked it. I think I played it a little bit more than DDO. I can't, and who knows? It seems like I get into a game and life gets busy for me. So there was a lot of that back then with 2 kids hitting the teenage years. You know, things start to get busy because they're more active, becoming their own person, and they have friends and they're learning all the things to start their own life. So that happens a lot. So you didn't see the list of choices in Baldur's Gate that you did in DDO because the systems themselves didn't provide you the choices. Well, I mean, if you look at one of the playthroughs, there's a list of choices in Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, and even in Baldur's Gate, because I played Baldur's Gate back in the day, but didn't realize it was. I don't know if I realized it was D&D and Forgotten Realms and all that, because up to that point I had only read the books, and sadly I was a lot younger then, so a little oblivious, clueless if you would say. So I was just playing a game for the game and the story, and Baldur's Gate definitely caught me because I played Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind Dale 1 and 2. I'm trying to remember if there was anything after that. But yeah, I did jump into that. But I don't know if I realized at the time that it was D&D, and I'm using air quotes. Because if I had realized that, I probably would have stopped playing it. Because I was still young enough from growing up with my family and my church and everything. I might have thought that if it was D&D, I should have stopped playing it. So Icewind Dale might have been the first in 3rd edition. Oh, okay. Cool. And then, of course, I also played Neverwinter Nights and Neverwinter Nights 2. Sadly, I don't think I jumped into Neverwhite. I don't know that I got very far into Neverwinter Nights 2. Okay. So is that it? Okay, so that does complete it. Good. All right, so that's done. And then next time, which I think I have it set up for Friday. Check out my YouTube schedule. That will be what we go by, because I'm drawing a blank right now. Because I switched it back and forth quite a bit over the weekend. Because I'm readjusting my schedule. Try and spread out the RPGs for you a little bit more for those of you who aren't RPGers. But yeah, we will start out in Ebon Downs when we come back to this, hopefully on Friday. It is my goal to get a full week of streaming in this week, so hopes and prayers for myself and from all of you, and maybe I'll make it this week. I am an RPGer, but this doesn't qualify. Okay. Now for me this qualifies, because I can find an MMO that's an RPG, and I can solo it, at least to a certain point, depending on how the game's made. I've soloed a lot of RPGs. But yeah, nothing compares to that single player RPG, and that you can just enjoy all on your own. So yeah, I get that, because I'm chomping at the bit right now waiting for Dragon Age 4. So let's see, what is it? Dragon Age, I think they titled it Dreadwolf. So, but we're supposed to get some news on that this summer. So, haha, I'm waiting for that. The summer can't come quick enough, although I hate to wish my life away. But Baldur's Gate 3's new updates gave the characters their own style of kissing. What?
Yeah, it's at the top of the list. Like, that's the most important update.
Oh, dear. Oh my my gosh, it's got me.
That was humorous.
It sounds like what they think is important. Yeah, romances are big in the RPGs now. It's kind of interesting.
Well, they do listen to the fans more than anything because they have no shareholders.
Oh, well, that always helps if they don't have any shareholders. So, I mean, if that's what the majority of the fans want,
I guess
although that's interesting.
Yeah, the owner of the company wants long-term money, not short-term.
They want long-term money, not short-term. Well, that makes sense. You want, I mean, the amount of time and money that they put into games nowadays, they want it to last as long as they can, I would think.
I was literally logging into launch out. That was at the top.
Oh, wrong game. So.
It's up there. It says the patch. What's new? Shadowheart kissing that green chick.
Oh, he was trying to log into another game and the update popped up on Steam. Oh, that's funny. Is it Steam or is it Epic? I can't tell. Oh, it's Steam. Okay. That is so funny.
I had to click on it.
Everybody has different priorities. That is true. That is true. But that's funny. Yeah, I'm kind of hiding from Baldur's Gate 3, so I don't know. Well, I've played Divinity Original Sin, and it was too much. But, you know, now that I've played, he's shaking his head no profusely.
This one's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty good, but, and, yeah, it was just too in-depth for me. There was too much going on, and I was overwhelmed. But, once again, I thought the Divinity Original Sin was like another Baldur's Gate, but it was too much. So, but I need to go back because, you know, different time, different life. I've now played Dungeons and Dragons. I understand what it is. Yeah, it's very tactical. A lot about, you know, using the area and, you know, there's a lot of hazards that you can create that are there. And, so yeah, I'm just used to going in and attack, spell, whatever it is I'm playing, and I'm not used to having to worry about being, you know, in a pool of water or a pool of oil or near a barrel that you don't know what it is. So, at least with their combat. Yeah, it was very cool. I liked it. I think it was the first one where I think it had co-op. I'd love to play it with Pinky, but I don't even know if he has the game. So, Divinity Original Sin?
No, I do.
Okay. So, maybe down the road once we get through all the other stuff. So, and it's a proper CRPG like Pillars is. I haven't looked into Pillars either. I don't know whether to or not. I haven't played a CRPG in a very long time, probably since Icewind Dale. I don't know why, I don't know if I burnt myself out on it with the Icewind Dale and the Baldur's Gate series, or I just want to feel like I am in it and I am the hero. Because right now I'm loving Enshrouded. Even though it can be very frustrating at times, but it's early access. So that's, you know, that's me. I know what it is, and I just need to accept it and respect it for what it is. But, yeah, I'm just having a blast just going around exploring and following the story and trying to find stuff and building and crafting. It's just, I love it. So, 4.9 BG update. Oh, is that gigs? 4.9 gig Baldur's Gate update? Holy cow. My Tabaxi Mage is about to be fun. I haven't had that many issues with it. Enshrouded? There's no bugs or anything like that. It's just I don't know, the combat's not as quick and responsive as I'd like it to be. But that's just me. And, you know, like I said, early access. So they might be changing that in the near future. I mean, it's still a young game. I'm sure they're going to be tweaking things here and there. But it's a lot of fun. I've put a lot of hours into it. Oh, I can travel from a sign now? Well, that's new. But I know the other day I was running through the shroud, wasn't having a problem, and the ground, I think it was a bug, or maybe just some lag, but the ground literally opened up beneath me, and there was a hole, and there's random holes around in the shroud where it has the red. I'm not sure if that's lava or red shroud or what it is, but All I know is you get near that stuff, it's an insta-kill. I mean, if you like walk over it or jump over it, it'll still get you too. That stuff's crazy. But I was running over, and a hole literally opened up. So I think there was a hole there, but just for some reason it hadn't loaded in yet, and I was dead. I was like, are you kidding me? So stuff like that happens to me all the time. So yeah, it gets frustrating a little bit with that, but it's a harder game that I'm used to playing. I would not consider that Enshrouded is not a casual game. It's a good, and I wouldn't call it hard, but it's just a good game. But you're going to have to work in it. I've learned I have to explore, I have to follow the quests, I have to level stuff up, I have to go out and kill stuff, which isn't too much of a problem. The explore kind of helps me on that. If I go to an area and I'm just not the right level, then I've just learned, okay, let's go back here, or kind of go back through stuff, you know, explore stuff, and then my levels kind of come with that. So this I think that's why I enjoy this game so much. It doesn't feel like an RPG grind. It's like, well, I'm not high enough level yet. I gotta go out, kill 50, you know, bugbears or whatever, so I can get to the level I need to be to go check out this new area. So, so would you define casual by skill, level, effort? See, I would define casual by how much care is given. What do you mean by how much care? Are you talking about how much care is given to the development of the game? I think everybody can define casual differently. I am not going to be one, like, I don't play the Demon Souls franchise because I am not interested in going and trying to kill the same enemy 50 times until I wipe him out. At least not with that franchise.
The last one was really...
Oh, I'm not saying they aren't good. My son loves those games. I mean, he will still to this day go back and play. So that's because they are giving you enough go kill bugbear missions that you aren't being gated, like how much you care about game design, what it includes, what it does, etc. Difficulty certainly has nothing to do with casual. For me, it does. If I feel like I have to work at a game, then I'll be like, no, I'm good. Bye. But yeah, like you said, if there's enough in the game, because I'm trying to think what that one game was that everybody said was junk, but I played the heck out of it. Shoot. It's an older game. I don't know. I consider myself a casual player because I will not beat my head against a brick wall to try and beat a game. Like, you know, Dark Souls. I'm not going to do it because I don't find that fun. I want to explore. I want to level up. I want to find new gear. I want to be able to craft new gear. I want to be able to gather the materials to build or craft what I want. And but something like Dark Souls, it does not appeal to me at all. That's what I would consider hardcore. That's why I normally pick easy mode. Because I guess I want an experience. I don't want a challenge. You know, unless I self-impose it. Like on Enshrouded. Shrouded is a little bit more of a challenge than I've found in a game in a long time. But I enjoy it. And I'm pushing however it is developed, I am pushing myself to try and get to that next level. For what reason? I couldn't begin to tell you. It's just one of those few games that have caught my attention, that have ensnared me, I guess is the best word, that I just want to progress in it. The last game that I can remember that caught me like that was Bound by Flame. is the game I found, and it's not considered a good game. So there has to be something in the game that will just, I guess, catch some part of me, and I can't really explain what that part is. As long as it's got, if the story catches me or the combat catches me, or just the progress, if somehow it's developed where the progress catches me, I'll just keep plowing through it, because Bound by Flame does not by any means have I don't think it's considered a AAA game, not by any means. I don't know if it was an indie game. The combat was a little wonky. Story, I don't know. It caught my attention. I don't know why. But I don't know if anyone else would consider it, you know, a bestseller. So, I can't explain it. And I don't even know if the formula works the same from game to game. So, yeah. I doubt if that helped at all. Doubt if that helped at all. So, difficulty does have something to do with casuality, depending on the scale of the difficulty. Like Dark Souls is a difficult game. Yeah, it is. It is not for the faint of heart. And I would consider myself the faint of heart. I don't feel I have the time. If I really wanted to play and beat Dark Souls, I would like to think I can do it, but I think it would take me 3 times as long as anybody else, just because of how I play. And my frustration level. My frustration level with that game would be very high. I don't know. Maybe if my son helped me, maybe I'd be able to figure it out, but I don't know. Like, I think it was the first Dark Souls. I can't even get past the tutorial because the jumping mechanic kills me every time in that game. I couldn't get past the portion of the tutorial that told me how to jump. So it was just hilarious. It was so ridiculous to me. I just was doing it, and my son actually caught me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "The jump I can't get past the jump mechanic in the tutorial." It's like, "How long have you been doing this?" I said, "Maybe a half an hour." He's like, "Why are you still doing it?" I said, "Because right now I find it ridiculous and it's cracking me up. So as soon as it doesn't, you know, as whether I run out of time or whether I don't find it funny anymore," I said, "I'll quit." Because I said, this is definitely not the game for me. I'm not good at first-person shooters. That's why you won't see me do ranged attack a lot in some games, depending on how the game is built and how the ranged works. So it's just, yeah, I'm casual. I need help. I am that gamer, sadly. So, but I've accepted it's who I am. I don't feel I have the time or the capacity, the energy to, you know, try and, you know, like Dark Souls is out there. I don't feel I need to conquer it. I don't feel I need to, I don't know, hopefully this doesn't sound bad, prove myself on this game. I look to games for enjoyment. And I find my time and my money valuable, which I'm not saying a lot of people don't. But I try to be more, I try to be a better steward of my time and my money. And that's why I watch a lot of it on YouTube, or I love demos. Thank you, developers that give us free demos. I love you so much. I wish it would become a mainstream thing across all games, but I understand why it's not. But yeah, I love to be able to test out a game, because even if I watch somebody play it, I've had games where I've watched somebody play it. I was like, okay, I'd really like this game, but I play it myself and I'm like, wow, I don't like this game. It's just not clicking with me. Now, I enjoyed watching them play it, but playing it myself, And I'm like, drat. So, so yeah, love demos. But yeah, I just want a game I can relax. I don't necessarily want to challenge. Yeah, I just want to relax. I want to have fun. I just kind of want to lose myself in another world. Become that protagonist. Or save the world. I've learned a lot of times, depending on what's going on in my life, I'll play certain genres. So, like, you know, survival games, maybe I'm not feeling particularly strong at the time. So I have found I'll play a survival game. So it's like, okay, I can survive in this game. You know, I feel a little bit better about myself. You know, management games, things feel maybe a little crazy. You know, you have those seasons where everything's happening all at once. And if I got a few hours to my name, it's like, okay, I'm going to go play a management game. So at least something in my life becomes organized, or I have something to show for it. But, that sort of thing. Or if I'm just mad or frustrated, you know, I'll go find one of my hack and slash games. Like, okay, I'm just ready to take stuff out. It's like, I need to plow through something right now. So, that sort of thing. I have learned that's, but I think it just boils down to, and it probably, now that I think about it, it boils down to, it sounds bad. At least I think it sounds bad. It's just, I want the most amount of enjoyment for my time and my effort. I just want an easy, quick, you know, playthrough of enjoyment. Which sounds really bad now that I've said it out loud, but it's just the way it is. I just want to have fun. I want to have fun. I don't want to get frustrated, although I think any game I play, after a while, I get frustrated with, but just because, you know, game equals RNG. So things are going to happen, and some days your RNG is really bad. Like all my rolls in my D&D and my Earth Dawn games. But, so, yeah. So, wow. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. That went way off topic. But love the discussion. Love the conversation. Thank you so much for the questions, Indy. Appreciate it. So let's see. I think I missed what you said there at the end, so let me catch up real quick. See, I don't really care what I'm good at. If the game is good, I'll play it. I mean, if I like it. Same. Okay. My wife had more enjoyment playing a game than watching it. Some games I can watch. Some games I can watch ad nauseum. Now, not all of them. There's some games I'll watch and I'll be like, okay, I would have done it this way. Why are you doing it that way? And then I'll want to play that game just because I want to play it my own way. I can see that. That's funny. I have a lot of those games that I saw someone playing it, looked fun, got it, couldn't stand it. Yeah, okay. At least I'm not the only one. And that's so weird. That's so weird. But I don't feel so bad now. Oh, let's go back to the game here. So, I wish there was music right now. I need to find that. I should have stayed in the workshop. There's music in the workshop. So, wow. Okay. Well, I am... Oh, dear. Ouch. Sorry about that. I had to mute. I don't know if that was a cough or a sneeze or both that was trying to happen at the same time. That hurt. That would probably happen to me if I bought more games, but I don't. I had Gamefly for a while because, you know, you paid a monthly rental and you wanted to check out a game. But I'm glad I canceled that a long time ago because physical games are not as many as they used to be. And I'm guessing they're going to become obsolete here soon. So, but, well, for those of you who wanted to know a little bit more about me and the crazy workings of my mind, you're welcome. For those of you that wanted to see more gameplay, I'm so sorry. And I hope I haven't bored you out of your mind. That's why I don't chat a lot, or I try not to. I do the commentary, but I try not to chat because I ramble. So I'm trying to work on that. So let me know how I did. I'm curious to know. I need feedback because I'm stuck in my own mind. So I need to know what it looks like on your side of the fence. So, but be kind, please. Oh my. Been there, done that. Didn't want the t-shirt. Funny. So, oh my. So, Panico, thank you so much for hopping in and saying hello. Hope you're doing well. River, Indy, thank you so much for the conversation today. I appreciate it. I do like the conversation. Like I said, I'm sorry I rambled. I am working on the rambling, so hopefully I didn't ramble too much. I personally had fun. Oh, awesome. If one person has fun or I make a difference in one person's life each day, it's a good day. So thank you, River. I appreciate that. And Indy, I appreciate you too, because you make me think. Which is another thing I don't really want to do during games, but I'm okay with it during conversations. Although a little part of me, it doesn't really want to think, but I need to. It does not hurt me, helps me to grow. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate the perspective you come from too. So like I say you ask hard questions. They're not hard questions. They are questions that challenge me and challenge me to think and to actually try and figure out, why is this? And that's hard to do sometimes because like with what games I enjoy, yeah, it comes down to I don't know. I like RPGs, but there are RPGs out there that I have no desire to play. So I do not know what the perfect formula is for lore. I don't know. I don't even know if there is a perfect formula because I think it changes. It changes as I get older and it just, it evolves, which isn't bad. Evolution is a good thing. Growing, changing, challenging, all good stuff. So I appreciate you guys when you come in and you have time to talk. And I hope the rest of you enjoyed the chat as well. But I have to go. Thank you so much, though. It was an awesome stream. And here's hoping I can make it for the full week. That's my goal for the week. And so get a full weekend and try to get that ball rolling again. Yeah, I got to stop talking. I'm fumbling all over myself. So thank you again, everyone, for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with me. I always appreciate it. No news or updates that I can think of. Everything's pretty calm right now. Hopefully it stays that way and no news is good news. So we'll just keep things going as they're going. If you can think of any suggestions or ideas, feel free to let me know in the chat, Twitter DMs, Twitch DMs, or comments on YouTube. Would love to help to try and broaden my horizons on games, try some new ones out, and so let me know what you think you would enjoy to watch and what you think I would enjoy to play, and I'll see what I can do. So, new journeys wait in the next video. I hope to see you all there. Take care.